Hey guys, Kian here again, and in today's lesson we're going to be taking a look at the song What's Wrong by the band PVRIS. So this can be using some really easy chords and some easy strum patterns as well. So to play this song you will need to be using a capo, for this version anyway. So what you're going to do is pop your capo on the 6th fret, and then you'll be able to use some really nice open chords. So getting into the chords in the song, there's going to be 6 chords overall. So you're going to have an A minor, an F major, a G major, a D minor, and then there's going to be a little variation on the D minor, which is going to be a D minor 6. So I'll just go through how to play these chords. If you know how to play all those chords, just skip ahead. I'll put a timestamp on the video, so just skip ahead if you know all those, but if you don't, stick around. So the A minor is going to be open 5th string. Your 2nd finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Your 3rd finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Your 1st finger will be on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Then you want to open 6th string, and you want to mute that lowest string there as well. So that'd be an A minor. So our next chord will be the G major. You want to put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the lowest E string there. Your 1st finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Your 3rd finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then your pinky will go on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Everything else will be open. Now you can also play this, you can take your 1st finger off and just mute the 5th string with your 2nd finger, and you can just play the G like that as well. 3rd chord will be this F major chord. So the F major is actually a bar chord, but I'll just play this version because it's just a lot easier to play. So it will be 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Leave that highest string open there and mute the lowest, and that'll be your F major. Next chord will be this D minor. So you want to put your 2nd finger on the third string of the 2nd fret, your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then your 1st finger will go on the 1st fret of the 1st string. You want to leave that 4th string open, and then if you can, you want to mute the lowest 2. If you can only get your thumb over to mute the lowest string, that's absolutely fine, and leave the 5th string open. But if you can get your thumb over, mute those lowest 2 there, and that'll be a D minor. And the last chord will be this D minor 6. So from this D minor, you literally just take your 3rd finger off, and that'll be your D minor 6 there, and the 2nd string will be open. So getting into the strum patterns now, there's going to be 3 main strum patterns, and the first one is simply just going to be down strums on each chord. So that's pretty self-explanatory, but when I go through the chord progressions, I'll explain how many beats you've got to leave it for each chord. So the second strum pattern will be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And on some of the chords, which I'll go through when I get to the chord progression, we'll be playing that strum pattern for half on each chord, but I'll explain that when I get to the chord progressions. So for that strum pattern, you can palm mute if you want. It's probably fitting for the song as it's the pre-chorus and it sort of builds up to the chorus. So do the palm mute on the down strums and then release the palm mute on the up, and you'll get this sound. But if you don't know how to palm mute or you haven't mastered it yet, just do normal strumming and it will sound great. And then the third strum pattern will simply be that strum pattern, just open, no palm muting, and this will be for the choruses and the bridge as well. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So like always, the strumming patterns will be down in the description if you can't keep up with what I'm saying here. So getting into the chord progressions now. The song will start off with an intro, and the first part of the intro you'll just be doing palm muted down strums, and this is the only section where you do this. So it's going to be 8 bars of 4, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 8 bars of that. So you'll just be sticking on this A minor, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after you've done that, you go into the next part of the intro, which will be an A minor, and you'll be using strum pattern 2 for this bit. So the whole of strum pattern 2 on an A minor, strum pattern 2 on a G, then to an F, and then to a D minor. And that chord progression there for that second part of the intro will go around 2 times. Then after that little intro, you'll get into the main section of the song. So this we're going into the verse now. So for this bit you'll be just doing down strums and letting it ring out for each chord. So it'll be the same length of the strumming patterns. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the chord progression for the verse will be A minor to G to F, and then you do another F to D minor. So that fourth chord there will be a split between an F and a D minor. So for each chord you'll be on the chord for 8 beats essentially. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that verse chord progression there will go around 2 times. Then you get to the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus you go to strumming pattern 1, which will be the the palm mute, sorry. And for each chord you use the strumming pattern 1 time on each. So and when you get to the split strumming pattern between F major and D minor, in the description down below in the strumming pattern I'll put 2 slashes, and that's where you change from the F major to the D minor in the pre-chorus. And that chord progression will go around 2 times for the pre-chorus. So it'll be A minor for 1, G major for 1, F major for 1, and then a split strumming pattern between F and D minor. And again, that goes around 2 times for the pre-chorus. And then just before you get to the chorus, you hit an A minor and let it ring for 8 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get into the chorus. So what I'll do now, I'll play the intro, the verse, the pre-chorus, and then that little A minor just before you get into the chorus, just so you can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll get on with the rest of the song. So it should sound like this. 2 years gone. Years gone. get into the chorus. So the chorus is going to be using strum pattern 2, which is just going to be the strum pattern just playing open, so no palm muting. And the chorus chord progression will be an A minor for 1 strum pattern, G major for 1 strum pattern, F major for 1 strum pattern, and then you go to this D minor 6 for 1 strum pattern. And that chord progression there will go around 2 times. So what I'll do now is just play through that chorus just so you know what it sounds like. Oh no, I'm so wrong, but I'm so far gone. Don't need you to say lonely, you're so cynical. Quit being so hard, skeptical. Don't need enough for you to know I'm miserable. Then after that chorus, you go to a little post-chorus, which will essentially be the chorus chords. And you just go through them 1 time round. So then after that post chorus you get into another verse, and this will be the same as the first verse, so you can just use down strums for each chord. Then getting into the second chorus, this time you don't play an A minor just before the chorus, you just go straight into the chorus from verse 2. And this chorus will be exactly the same as the first chorus. And then after that second chorus you get into another post chorus, but this time you play this chord progression 2 times round for the post chorus. And then from the post chorus you get into the bridge, and the bridge chord progression will be an F major to a G major and then a D minor, and that D minor you play for 2 times round the strum pattern, and that chord progression will go around 5 times. Now for the first 3 you can just do single strums, and then when you get to the 4th time, that's where it ramps up in the song, the band kick in. So then you can go to strum pattern 2 if you want, or you can mix it up if you want. You can use strum pattern 1, so the palm muting, and then open it up a little bit. Or use all 3 strumming patterns. So the first one you might just do down strums, and then when you get to the 3rd one use that strumming pattern 1 with the palm muting, and then the last 2 you might just use open strumming. But there's a few things you can do with that bridge, so just have fun with it. But the chords are just going to be F for 1, G for 1, and then D minor for 2. And then just before you get into the final chorus, you're going to hit F major and let it ring, and then get into the last chorus. So this last chorus and the last post chorus as well will be exactly the same as the previous chorus and post chorus. So you'll be playing that normal chorus, and then the post chorus will be 2 times around the chord progression. And then from there you get into an outro, and the outro will be an A minor for 1 strumming pattern, a G major for 1 strumming pattern, and then an F for 2. And for these chords you can just let them ring. And that chord progression goes around 2 times for the outro. But you don't even, if you're just doing an acoustic performance, you don't even have to include that outro or the intro for that matter, where you're just doing the palm mutes on the A minor. You can just start straight from the verse. It's entirely up to you. So like I say, all the strumming patterns and chord progressions will be down in the description. If you want to grab a free tutorial guide for this tutorial, click the link down in the description, and the PDF will lay out all the chords chord progressions, chord tabs, strum patterns, and loads of other information as well. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That'd be really cool. And also put some suggestions for future tutorials as well. I'd love to hear suggestions from you guys. And until next time, peace out.